Okay, 3, 2, 1, go and we're live. Welcome everyone to this week's episode of King of Speed. It's Tiny Build's weekly live show that we have every Saturday at twitch.tv/tinybuild. I'm Tom at Tiny Build by myself. I'm joined today by community guest host, how do I pronounce your name?
Edak or Edak. I've found that different regions pronounce it differently.
You've seen him on the Speedrunner Steam forums. It's Edak. I'm gonna say Edak because that's what I've been saying when you were on
Okay.
King of Speed 2 weeks ago.
Right.
On this week's episode, in case you don't know what the show is, we find the best speedrunners players in the world and we have them play off against each other to find out who's the king of speed. For about 3 weeks in a row now, it's been Desnamed on the speedrunners forums. And we've got new challenger in here, MVCM. God, I can't believe I screwed that up. I've been chatting to him for like 3 weeks in a row. In case anyone's wondering why I keep looking to the top right here, it's because I've got an avatar of Edak that I'm talking to. It's Desnamed, who has been the king of speed for 3 weeks in a row, versus MVCM. A lot of people think that he's one of the best players in speedrunners. Edak, what do you know about these two players?
Well, I know that MVCM has been Platinum League for a little bit less time than Desnamed has. Desnamed is one of the top few that have been in Platinum League for the longest time and are still playing.
Yeah.
I think that gives him a little bit of an advantage when it comes to the experience. But MVCM is known for his strat videos that he posts on his YouTube channel that are pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, every time we do King of Speed, I'm always a little bit nervous that we're behind on who the best players are. We've had Roland and Taters, and we're going to get Purple Turkey on one of the episodes to show up. And I'm not sure how much a lot of these guys play. I'm sure if you're on the Steam forums, you know who's playing every week, and these guys really have to warm up some before they get in. But MVCM and Desnamed are both really current players.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good match. I was chatting to Desnamed, who's the king of speed right now, before the show, and he said he thinks that MVCM has the best chance of beating him, and he said even if he lost, he'd be happy to lose to this person because they're both in Brazil, so at least the crown would be in the same place.
Oh yeah, for sure. Brazilians are very patriotic from what I've seen, and MVCM is definitely in with a chance of winning against Desnamed.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be a close match. I think there might be a lot of back and forths, but as we've seen, Desnamed is quite good at keeping the match in his favour.
Yeah, he's been for the past couple of games. We saw him last week completely take out Roland and Taters, who I thought they are really good players, but I thought they'd stand more of a chance. It was the first 3-player King of Speed, and it was 1 point to Roland, 0 points to Taters, and 10 points to Desnamed. In case you're watching for the first time, or even if you joined in last week, by the way, I should shout out that Speedrunners is one of the pioneering games at Tiny Build, in which we're using the new Tiny Rewards system. Rewards aren't in there yet, but if you want to join in betting, you can bet on who you think's going to win each match. I believe this is the betting build. I hope everything's working fine. If you'd like to bet on who you think will win, just type into the Twitch chat !bet, and then 1 or 2, whether you think it's going to be Desnamed or MVCM, and then the number of points that you'd like to bet. You'll find out how many points you have by a whisper. And we're already doing in Punch Club, in case you've joined in any of those streams, people are winning points in those streams and then spending them on discounts that they can spend on the Tiny Build store. You can get 75% off Speedrunners, you can get 75% off Punch Club or No Time or a lot of Tiny Build games. It's not, you can't craft discounts from the Speedrunners points yet. We're hoping to get it in there ASAP, hopefully by the end of this season's King of Speed. But it's already working in Punch Club and we're already really excited about it. So you can join in betting the same this week as you can any other week. We can see that people are already starting to do it. And I think we'll have a couple more warm-up matches and then we'll start the show.
Right, okay.
I have to throw out a lot of feature stuff that Tiny Build's doing.
Yeah.
So there'll be a couple of chunks right at the start where Edak doesn't say anything and I'm just shouting about Tiny Build.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really hard to call this match because Brazilians in general are notorious for being really, really good at speedrunners, and in particular the Random Workshop. So we might see a lot of that in comparison to what we've seen before.
Yeah, MVCM was asking me right before the match, can he choose Random Workshop more than once? And the rules are now that you can choose it as many times as you like. So I'm going to remind the guys that we can always have Random Workshop.
Right,
And
similar to the ESL mechanisms.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit closer to ESL because I think people like how those are run mostly. Because I know it's not. People always find something to complain about, but I think ESL has been going well.
Right, yeah.
Gonna remind these guys that it's always workshops allowed. Even watching these guys warm up, this is crazy fast.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Generally, some players prefer just not to warm up and go straight into games.
Yeah.
But then others prefer to have warm-ups and don't play as well until they're properly warm.
Yeah, we always like to do it on King of Speed because it gives us time to set up the stream and know what the hell we're doing.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
So that's a good idea for us. I think maybe we'll just start. The next match is official, and I'll make sure that I have a good way to keep track of the scores. Give me a sec. I told somebody on Twitter or on YouTube this week that I would have cool score markers and identifiers on the stream as an overlay, but obviously I found out I was hosting it by myself yesterday.
Right.
So let's see, we've got Desnamed and MVCM, stands for Marvel vs. Capcom Magazine.
Does it actually?
No, that's totally made up. I have no idea what it stands for. Guys, in the Twitch chat, if you know what MVCM stands for, or if you don't, shout out what you think it stands for.
I would have totally believed that. You could have lied to me.
Marvel vs. Capcom Magazine, you think he's that excited about it? That's not even a thing. So, I'll tell the guys it'll be first to 10. And we're ready.
I've just seen in the warm-up as well that MVCM is winning, or has at least won that last round.
Yeah. So the guys are speaking in a language that I don't understand. So I hope they're being friendly with each other.
I would imagine so. The community's pretty friendly.
Okay, Desnamed has voted for City Run 2. I'm gonna double check, I think we're fine. Yep, okay, and we're gonna start City Run 2. In case you're just joining us, this is King of Speed, Tiny Build's weekly live show that we have every Saturday at twitch.tv/tinybuild. You'll see the best speedrunners players in the world on this show, and we're gonna find out who's the King of Speed. We'll invite them back next week, and the week after, and the week after, until we know who's the best speedrunners player on Earth. I'm Tom at TinyBuild, and I'm joined this week by Edak, who does play speedrunners and does know about it.
Yeah. Hi.
The official matches have started.
Yeah. This is one of the community's most beloved workshop maps, and it's been in the Random Workshop ever since the beginning, as far as I'm aware.
Right.
So they'll know
we
a
always
lot about it.
Yeah, we always curate the Random Workshop list because we have Cosper and Kachan at Team Double Dutch play all of the most popular workshop maps, and then they choose what's curated and what gets to go into the Random Workshop list. And I guess this has been around for a really long time. Oh, this is the one with the bottomless pit.
Yeah.
I remember this.
This was on last week's as well.
Yeah, I like this. I hope it's not the one where it has a waiting room. There's one that I play, and I always get stuck in the waiting room behind the gate.
Oh,
but I found out.
This is the one, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think it's around here somewhere.
Yeah.
There it is. I found out last week that you can open it with a shockwave.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, because the shockwave triggers gates, so if you get stuck in there, just make sure you keep one of the weapons.
Oh, that's new. I didn't know that. I knew you could open it with the bomb.
Oh, well then, maybe that's what I saw last week. I did see somebody open it while they were in there.
Right. But I think it'll be interesting to see how these two use items, because especially Desnamed, he's quite good at using items at the very best places, and it'll be interesting to see the alternate path that MVCM takes to... Oh, we've got stuck. That was interesting.
I thought one of them was waiting for the other to open the gate.
See,
No,
what happens on that is because there's boost just in front of the gate, they can wait in there and get caught in the boost stream.
Alright. Well, I'm glad that we weren't stuck there infinitely.
Yeah, that can happen sometimes.
Oh, jeez.
I think they'll try to avoid that now.
Yeah, definitely.
Desnamed playing the Maneki Neko character, which is...
Yeah, he usually plays Black Cosmonaut.
Yeah, I was just thinking. He must have had a change in heart or something.
Yeah, I don't know. You're on King of Speed 3 weeks in a row. Maybe he's just bored of representing Black Cosmonaut.
Perhaps, yeah.
Maneki Neko is one of the most popular characters.
Yeah,
That's
for
cool.
sure.
The first point goes to Desnamed. He might still be the King of Speed. I'm really rooting for MVCM to take over on this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a close game. That was a 2-2 for the first match, so like last point wins. Keeping it close, I suppose.
I remember Desnamed being really good last week at swings. There's a swing technique that he uses where it's just he's just hammering on jump swing, jump swing, jump swing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think a lot of like pro level players are doing that.
yeah. The general rule is you have to go in a straight line, or the straighter the line you go in, and the more grapples you put in, the quicker you'll go.
Yeah, that does make sense.
The casino is MVCM's pick.
Oh, Desnamed didn't know that was official. I did tell him that the next one was official. So I'll remind them now. Well, Desnamed has a point up already, so it seems like he's surprised, but at least he won.
Yeah, and the bet's pretty even for this match as well.
Yeah, that's true. Give me a second. Yeah, I mean, they would be even. From me talking to... It's like I mentioned before the match started, Desnamed did say that he thinks MVCM could win.
Yeah, for sure.
We see a lot of people drop at that shortcut right there where you go through the gate on Casino.
Yeah, it's difficult to hit.
Yeah.
Requires a lot of practice. But guys like this, I wouldn't be surprised if they hit it every single time.
Yeah, I mean, on a few King of Speeds, we've seen people drop at exactly that point. I think that was a point that you got stuck at, but I can't remember.
Yeah, it might well have been. In all of the maps, really, Casino is probably my least favourite of the officials, at least.
Right.
Just because it's so technical and so difficult to pull off.
Oh yeah, yeah. There are some tough parts in Casino. We try to order the levels so that they're in the order of how difficult they are to play.
Right, I
But
noticed, yeah.
yeah, because of the huge range of speedrunners players, it's hard to actually get a good list.
Yeah, some maps end up being really difficult for beginner players, but when you get to higher ranks, it becomes easier and easier. So,
Yeah.
but these guys, MVCM has got a lead again. So, who knows?
I'm happy. I think he could win. Because I know that he's really wanted to be a part of King of Speed. This is why I want him to be the King of Speed.
Yeah,
Because
it looks like he has a
he's
lot of
excited
drive.
about it. Yeah, he's excited about it, and I like involving people. I mean, not to say that Desnamed isn't. Desnamed is here playing every week as well.
Yeah,
And he does deserve it because he is totally... He kicked asses last week.
yeah. Cages and Roland being two veteran players from the very beginning.
Yeah.
And Desnamed just took them both out almost as a clean sweep.
Yeah.
MVCM takes the
MVCM.
point.
Yep, that's right. We're at 1-1. And it'll be the first to 10, I'll just remind the guys.
Interesting, the bets might take a turn to MVCM.
Oh, I'm enjoying this tense music. We haven't had this music forever, and I really like it. I'm working on a trailer right now, so I'm just hearing speedrunners music from 9 till 6 every day. But it's
I've
good.
seen your Twitter on some of the drafts you've drawn up. Look pretty
Yeah,
cool.
things are going okay. It's I'm doing final colored stuff now, and it looks a lot better than the drafts do, so I'm very happy about it.
Oh, that would be great then. I thought
Yeah,
a lot of the drafts look really cool.
yeah, thanks. Odds are about, bets are about even, and the odds.
But favoured MVCM's favour.
Yeah, slightly.
So I don't know. Maybe people know that MVCM might be a little bit better than Desnamed, or perhaps they just want to. God, my words. Vote for the underdog.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I enjoy voting for the underdog every time. MVCM wins the first round here.
So
Yeah, we've even got sound effects on the 3-2-1 now.
yeah, definitely.
Oh wow, he's super boosted right into that missile
Yeah, just from the boost
from
that
the
comes out.
level. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Disnamed in a nice lead here.
Yeah,
I believe.
it's one of his better maps. I know
Yeah,
that Desnamed in particular and Roland, I think, are really good at power plant.
yeah,
And Desnamed is one I think every week on power plant.
yeah. I thought Disnamed was really good on Casino, but obviously we've just seen him lose on Casino.
Yeah,
A really nice use of Shockwave there. Not a lot of beginner players know that Shockwave does cancel out the other player's swing line. So if
yeah.
you're in an important swing section, Shockwave is the weapon to use.
It also explodes bombs and reverses ball or fireball.
Yeah, that's right.
So a lot of uses for that. That's my favourite item in the game, actually.
Yeah, it's cool. Oh, Disnamed takes back the lead. We're at 2-1.
This is some nice back and forth.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I've been told by many people in the community that I need to switch on tournament settings. And they are right.
yes. I hadn't noticed, but
Yeah, neither did I. I'll just tell the guys. Oh, I hope it's not interfering too much that I keep forgetting things. But we're only at 2-1. It's the first to 10, I think. I think things will go well.
yeah,
Both guys picking Swift Peaks. It's a map with a lot of slides. This is the map that was designed right after we put in the sliding mechanic.
yeah. I think I was around for that when you implemented it, and I never heard the backstory on the how you created the map. I thought it was because people were actually like beginning to show like pro status moves.
Oh yeah, it's definitely around the same time that we introduced sliding, we were really seeing like a pro scene develop. These guys are taking this section very well. MVCM just gives the point after he realizes he hits that wall.
Yeah, it's very hard to recover from that.
Yeah, yeah. We designed this map. Well, Casper designed this map around the time that we really leaned into the pro scene and also leaned into sliding at the same time.
Right. Both players taking the top route there, which is the easier of the two routes to take, because you don't have to pull off that insane double boost strat.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of that in King of Speed. MVCM bops his head on a ceiling in the bottom left pad again. It's just a couple of small mistakes on this map, and with how fast Disnamed is, you can't afford to make small mistakes.
No, that's true. There are a lot of places where you can mess up here, and it's almost lethal anywhere you mess up.
Yeah, it is. I feel like there's no downtime in that map.
No, it's just you from start to finish until someone wins. You've just got to be on your game. It's one of the most or one of the maps where you have to be really consistent all the time.
I think we did just see the double boost strat.
Yeah, by both players, I think.
Yeah, both players skip the top super boost there. And Disnamed eats crates on the way down that wall. Placing crates in the middle of walls, it's a pro maneuver.
Yeah, it it's actually really useful, and I'm glad that you guys have kept it in because it's just so diverse and it can kill the opponent in so many different ways.
Yeah, I think this is one of the reasons why we switched the item boxes from 3 crates to 1 crate, because pro level players were using them so well, and
Right,
that's a good
yeah.
example.
They almost became overpowered.
Yeah, that's a really good freeze ray, but it's not enough to bring MVCM the lead.
No. But he does have the speed advantage here. And both players pull off the double boost again.
Yeah.
That is hard to do. There's only a few frames window where you can actually hit it.
Desnamed burns the box. You can't really use a crate if you're behind someone.
No,
You
that's
can place
true.
it well. You can place it well for the next lap, I guess.
He might have just placed it so that in the hopes that MVCM will just hit it by accident.
Yeah. If you place it in routes that you recognize the other player as favoring, then that can be really useful.
Yeah, there's a huge like meta game for just boxes in general.
Yeah. It's the only weapon that carries over to the next lap, apart from the bomb if you really want to try to use a bomb like that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see actually.
Yeah, I think we saw it last week. There's a really good golden hook by MVCM. Oh, and he just flies off the ceiling. I guess Desnamed pushed himself down that corner so fast that it pushed MVCM up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
I think we're at 3 points to Desnamed.
And
I'm gonna
one
let
to
the guys know.
MVCM.
3-1. I think MVCM will come back. I think this will be his round. We'll see what the bets say. If you don't know how the betting works and you're not getting any whispers, then in the Twitch chat just type !bet and then player 1 for Desnamed and 2 for MVCM, and then the number of points that you want to bet. The highest bettor right now is Sagacious? Wow, I can't read that. I hope that's not somebody's real name that I'm running.
Yeah, I couldn't read that. I'm not even going to attempt it.
Wow, can you believe we've made it to R50? Everybody's betting on Desnamed this round. He is 2 ahead. It's
Yeah.
3-1.
He is good at theme park as well. I know he beat Roland and Taters on it last week, and he beat me on it 3 weeks ago.
Right. MVCM eats all of those crates. Desnamed, I feel like, is taking it easy on his way up. Oh, that was a really good missile. It's hard to predict how exactly the missiles would turn around through the air, but that was exactly what he wanted it to do.
Yeah. He's really good at getting the rockets to go exactly where he wants it to go. I don't think any player can really recreate it the way that Desnamed does. But MVCM is putting up a good fight here.
I've seen some people on YouTube use rockets to bounce themselves off of corners really well.
Oh yeah.
A lot of
Facing Festival is great.
Yeah.
If you want to pull some sort of insane, I don't know, swag even.
Yeah, it pushes you down really fast to the slope at the bottom, and it's just using rockets to boost yourself in a direction is not what we expected.
No, it's crazy.
Desnamed takes a really lethal run into a wall there, and he just gives MVCM the match from there.
Yeah, he recognised that he couldn't come back. I know that Desnamed as well is using his boost really well. It's another big part of the game that MVCM isn't doing quite so well from what I can see at the moment. Desnamed always has some boost, with MVCM having to catch up.
Yeah, there are a lot of layers to using boost. It's when you first start the game, it's just where are the best positions in the map to use boost, but then you also have to think about what kind of weapons the other players have and what kind of parts of the map are your strength and maybe aren't your strength, and using boost to recover, and there are so many different ways to use it that it's one of the multi-layered parts of the game.
Yeah, it all becomes a huge mind game almost.
Yeah. Haunted House used to say Spooky House for a long time, and I wish it still said Spooky House.
I think I remember that even. I don't know when that was changed, but I remember it saying Spooky House at some point.
Oh, I so preferred Spooky House. Desnamed is up 4-1.
Yeah.
He might still be the king of speed.
Might be.
The guy's a pig in Random Workshop.
So if I've predicted correctly, MVCM is really good at random workshop, so this should be interesting.
But how can he be really good at it? It's random. He's good at all the maps.
He's good at every single one of the maps. The pro players have to know exactly where to go on every single one of the random workshop maps, regardless of which one it is.
Wow, I like this like reverse smack talk here. Desnamed says that he sucks at Random Workshop, and MVCM says suck isn't in your dictionary. This isn't smack talk. These guys are complimenting each other.
Yeah, it's very weird when you're playing with Desnamed. He's a really nice player and doesn't like to do it. Modest is what he is, I suppose.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Speed City is a really popular workshop map.
Yeah, you can get some really insane speed on here. We saw last week with Taters.
Yeah. It always confuses me when people put bubbles into a workshop map at a position where there is no super boost.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy.
I think MVCM just used a hook backwards to try and slow Desnamed down and take him out of the super boost.
Oh, wow. That's, yeah, I think MVCM hit the lethal spikes there.
Yeah, the ball must have pushed him into it.
There are a lot of
idea
lethal
by
spikes in this
Desnamed.
map. Yeah. I don't think there are many spots in the official maps where we use gates as downward slopes or slope ceilings, but it's fun to see people in workshop maps using them for that.
Yeah, there are a lot of innovative ways of using the objects in the level editor. I'm not quite so good at figuring out how to use those, but a lot of curators are really, really creative with them.
Yeah, it's really good. I remember being really excited the first time I saw a player use a swing not at the ceiling that it was supposed to be used, but at a ceiling that was way further up. There are a couple of sections in Speed City where you do that when you're swinging around a corner, and that was when I saw that really early on. I said, "Oh crap! Speedrunners is gonna, people are gonna really break this game apart,"
Yeah.
and I'm happy that they did.
No, it's really developed from when it started.
Yeah, and it's developed because people play it in new, strange ways all the time.
Yeah, definitely. Players like these have developed it so that there isn't just one route and there isn't just one way of playing the game. It's all about having a style almost and being able to break the game into playing your way.
Yeah, this is why we've switched Random Workshop to just be any map that you like, because I know that all of the workshop maps have so much more opportunities for crazy game-breaking stuff like that.
Yeah, there used to be a glitch where you could almost break the speed cap by hitting a wall backwards.
Wow, that's weird. That sounds like a lot of games have that though.
Yeah.
There used to be a really cool glitch where you could do like a super jump. You could just jump really high.
Oh really? I must have missed that one.
Yeah, I can't believe we're in sudden death during the King of Speed.
No, this is insane. They're both keeping up with each other.
They are both really matched players.
Oh,
MVCM finally takes a point. Yeah, we cursed the game. It was sudden death, so somebody's going to die.
Yeah.
But there used to be this awesome high jump glitch where you would swing yourself from standing right into the ground and then let off the swing instantly so that you'd bounce up out of the ground. And tricking the game into bouncing you out of the ground would push you up higher than if you pressed the jump button.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so you had access to this super jump just from standing.
That's great.
You could always start the match with a really high jump. We took it out. It was not fair to new players.
No, I imagine. These two have got items as well. Really, it could be detrimental to either player.
Yeah, really useful items. Oh, that's the freeze ray. He almost dodged it.
Desname's really good with the freeze rays.
He needed to get into that super boost.
Yeah.
I think he could have. I think that was just human error. I think he missed.
I think he got possibly a little bit scared by the ice.
Yeah.
But he's taking
MVCM brings it back. Yeah. I think that crate's going to be deadly on this map. Oh, no, it's not.
Ooh, he misses. Desnamed was speaking to me earlier about how he likes to use the items in really specific places so that you always get a hit.
Yeah, I would bet that there are places. MVCM gets another point. We're at 4-2. People really hated that there were perfect places to use the bomb before. And I think
Yeah.
we've changed the bomb now so that that's less likely to happen. We're at 4-2. I'm still dying for MVCM to be the king of speed.
I think he could.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's got half of the points of Desnamed, but we're not even halfway through yet. Anything can happen.
If Desnamed makes it to 6 points, I might change my mind.
Perhaps.
Oh, the second best better in the game is Tell Legendary Mudkip. That's a great username. Thanks for joining us.
MVCM doesn't like the look of Zoo, which is Desname's pick.
Oh, yeah. It's hard for me to tell which are these guys' best maps because they're just infinite multiples of times better than me on every map.
Yeah, they're just so good.
Using the downward slope on the ceiling and the downward slope on the ground there are a lot of sections where that's really useful, just in that diagonal tunnel.
Yeah. And Desnamed already has a point, and we're not even into the main section of the map yet.
Yeah. What would you say is the main section? Is it this part?
There is a lot of stuff on the bottom of the map. I'd say probably everything from about here-ish is the main middle
Right.
part of the map.
Yeah.
The part where players can make the most mistakes.
Yeah. Desnamed has already made a mistake pushing him way far behind, and that's a point to MVCM. It's going around that rightmost section. That's where he slipped up.
MVCM
There's
has
an
a rocket here as well, which could be really useful on this section.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that takes it. That shockwave.
Yeah.
He uses the rocket to take himself out. I would have kept that rocket. It's a pretty good weapon.
Yeah, I would have kept it as well. Perhaps he was just annoyed at himself.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That
Good
was,
luck with that.
I was waiting for that. I didn't want to say anything just in case anyone noticed, but MVCM didn't have any boost, and so that pulse was just detrimental to him because he couldn't speed past it.
Oh, of course. So is that a point to Desnamed? We're at 5-2?
Yes.
Alright. I typed the wrong smiley, now I look like a jerk. I was like, nice shockwave, when really I was really happy about it.
Yeah.
I think we're going to Prototype 3. We don't usually see this map on King of Speed.
Yeah, this is an interesting pick by MVCM.
Oh, that's why Desnamed says, I don't know this map. Oh, we'll see how it goes.
The bets show that MVCM is more likely to win, but who knows?
Oh, I'm betting on MVCM right after Desnamed said that he didn't know this map.
Yeah.
God, we're so close to launching. This map needs artwork. Oh, jeez. I really do like this map. It's one of the maps where you have to do a lot of pro level stuff.
Yeah, it's very
Like getting up that route, for example, with all the spikes.
I know players who can do it almost every time though. It's incredible to see that they've just made it so consistent.
Yeah.
But this map is one especially where you can take multiple routes and each route is slightly different to the other, but ends up being about the same speed. It's really balanced.
Yeah. I think it's because this is the most recent map that was made.
Yeah.
It's like Casper's learned the most about designing levels in speedrunners. He revisited Metro after making this.
Oh yeah, I remember it changed a little
Yeah,
bit.
only slightly. This is a tough section.
It
Wow!
makes it all the way through.
Wow, you can't beat that. That's the best route through that section, maybe.
Yeah, I would agree.
For anyone watching at home, now you know how to win Prototype 3.
Yeah. Sometimes players just wait there and come to a standstill because neither of them want to hit the switch because it's the faster route.
Right.
Desnamed takes
Yeah.
that incredibly hard rope to take.
There's an example of someone who... Desnamed says he doesn't know this map very well, but I bet he can hit that shortcut a lot.
Yeah. Maybe he's just trying to throw people off of the betting system by saying.
That's fun. We put it into Pudge Club that your betting points will carry over between games.
Oh really?
So if you join the next week, you'll have those points again. Wow, MVCM takes a point. It was that left swing section again.
Yeah, that was nice. He must know this map.
Yeah, he really does. He definitely knows it better than Desnamed. It wasn't a bluff. He actually doesn't know that map as well as MVCM.
No.
But yeah, in Punch Club now we have the ability for those points to carry over, and then if you get 5,000, 10,000, and then 15,000 points, you can spend it on discount codes on any Tiny Build game, and that's good now because we've got games like Speedrunners and No Time and Lovely Planet and games that people like, and in the future we're going to get bigger games and more games that people like. We're already chatting to people about next year, and so points are nice to have now, and I think they're going to be super valuable later.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. I'm surprised actually that you're doing that. I might have to start betting.
Yeah, nobody's doing that yet. I bet that like we'll do it, and it's working out well so far. And if it catches on, I bet that Twitch is going to start doing it.
Yeah, I could imagine them catching on to what you're doing here.
Yeah.
But we've got Metro from Desnamed.
Yep.
Which is an interesting pick.
I believe we're at 5-3. I hope it's that.
Yes, I think.
Okay, good. Right. Oh, that was a really good crate. Yeah, there was a crate in front of the super boost there. And it's a really vital super boost.
Yeah, I saw. Desnamed's in the lead still with a lot of boost considering that you have to use a lot of it to get around that section that they've just gone past.
Yeah, that's really good. And he's got a shockwave. MVCM fails to use the boost to counteract the shockwave.
It's a really interesting map because you can't just boost to win, and it's not about being faster, it's about like knowing how to use the items to get the advantage on your opponent. Yeah,
there's not a lot of slopes, there's not a lot of super boosts. They're really screwing each other up now with these items. Because it was the first map and the first map that people play, it's a really simple map to understand, but then it's a different type of game for pro level players.
Yeah, it's like easy to learn, impossible to master sort of thing.
Wow, he countered that fireball with another fireball. That was really
cool.
Close. Yeah. That's the kind of stuff that we put into the code hoping that it'll happen someday.
Yeah.
And it's really fun when it does.
Desnamed just wastes that hook and gets a box in return, so I'd say that was a good gamble.
Yeah.
Might take the point here.
Yeah, MVCM ate all those crates. It's really close though. It was almost sudden death. I think this might be a long match on Metro.
Most of the time it is because it's, like you say, it's a simple map and people are just so consistent at it because it was one of the first maps to be implemented.
Yeah, you're right. There's another crate in front of the super boost, although it was inside of the super boost, so it didn't really slow him down.
MVCM caught up though with the by sacrificing the boost that he could have gotten.
Yeah. But he needed boost for that section and he falls behind. Desnamed takes a point. He tries with that rocket, but it doesn't go through walls.
That was it sometimes does, in fairness. It sometimes can work.
Yeah, it was close. I thought it was going to hit him.
Yeah, me too. He must have jumped just before it hit.
Yeah. Oh, these are good items. Looks like it's a Desnamed point. It was down to that bomb and that freeze ray.
I can't believe the how well Desnamed uses his items and his boost. It surprised me when I
Yeah.
was on King of Speed, but he seems to have gotten even better at it since I was on.
I think these guys are picking random workshop again.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It's a shame that you can't pick the same level twice, because I really enjoy the map on Prototype 3. We never see it in King of Speed.
Yeah, it is a really fun map, but it's really difficult as well for all players.
Yeah. You know, I said that I would tilt over to believing in Desnamed if he got 6 points, and he's at 6 points, and I kind of do think that he might win now.
Yeah, this is a new map actually. This is Descartes Kane's, the one that's just been implemented in the latest
Right,
update.
right. I saw Casper playing this last week.
Desname's confused because he hasn't seen it before.
Yeah. This is, wow, I wonder if these guys know that this map has gone in.
I think it got implemented yesterday or something.
Wow.
This is a really lucky pick, especially for King of Speed. I think MVCM probably has this since he's played it before.
Yeah. Have you played on this map already?
I have played on it, but I haven't ever played on it in ranked yet.
Right. I think this is Desname's kryptonite. He might... Oh, he's given up, yeah.
Oh man,
He
that is
just gives a point. Wow, 6-4. He's not... He doesn't have such a lead to give points like that.
No, MVCM could still come back. This is interesting.
Wow, that's crazy. Type in wow.
That was a very lucky
I've...
pick for MVCM, I think.
Yeah, I've never seen that map before. We didn't get to see the whole map. What was it, Dragon City?
Yeah, it was Dragon City by Descartes Kane.
Right.
Another one who was on season 1 of King of Speed. He lost to
Yeah.
Turkey.
Yeah, I remember. That's wow, I didn't know we were still curating maps for that stuff, but I guess as long as people are still making levels, the Double Dutch guys are still playing them.
Yeah.
All the points on Desnamed for this one.
Yeah, that's an incredibly tilted
Yeah.
betting.
I don't know what it is. Which level have we got? Plaza?
Ooh,
People must know that Desnamed is good on Plaza or something.
Desnamed is very good at doing the pro level strats here.
What's an example of a pro level strap
Right
on this
here,
map?
you'll see that they do this. And
Oh,
what
right.
MVCM actually pulled off that Desnamed didn't is incredibly hard to do, and there's only a short window of time to do it in.
Right. Is it hitting all the downward slopes and then hitting the ceiling slope?
Yeah, and then you can grapple at certain points, and because you're going so fast, the grapple almost changes its angle.
Yeah, the angle.
There's an incredible amount of innovation that have gone into all of these maps.
Yeah. Wow, that must be hard to predict exactly where it's going to go if you're moving that fast.
Yeah,
Here it is.
there you go.
Nope.
Des
I think both players totally missed there.
Yeah, I could see it. Desnamed takes an early lead because he does that pro strat.
Yeah.
Oh, and he gets a good item here as well. This might be a point. He decides not to use it though.
Yeah. I like to use the fireball just to take out all the crates in a level.
Yeah, that's one of the uses of it.
Yeah, that's my advanced league strat. Desnamed takes another point.
That's really incredible that he managed to take out MVCM without even using the item.
Yeah, he's maintained that fireball for the whole lap. Oh, there it goes. He just burns it.
He just doesn't seem to care some of the time. I don't know. He's won.
Wow, 7-4.
Wow. What's MVCM going to come back with though?
We're going to SS Royale. Also an old map. No spikes, I don't think.
Yeah. This is interesting. Desnamed doesn't like this map either.
Ah, good. There is artwork that I've been bugging Casper to put into SS Royale for about 5 years. That's not true. We've not been working on speedruns for that long.
I really like SS Royale. You can get some really, really incredibly fast. Like there's some fast sections that you can get, and these
Yeah,
players will be able to get them probably every single time.
it's that left section. It's where you swing around the corner right here.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part. That's the speed for me.
You can definitely. In fact, you can probably maintain super speed for the entire map if you're really good at the game.
Oh, I don't know what you do at this section. When you come up out of that enclosure at the start.
Yeah.
But, I believe you that you probably could. We'll see how these guys do.
That was a nice item by MVCM.
Yeah, that was a really crucial fireball. And he might take the round right here? No, not quite.
Desname's hanging on. They've got even boost though, which is really weird for me, especially because I'm not great at conserving boost. But as you can see, Desnamed holds on to some boost at all times, just so he can prepare for every contingency.
Yeah. You never know when you're going to have to catch up.
Yeah.
Oh, I always take the swing at that leftmost section really well. I did notice that you can take that momentum right into a ceiling slope and then into a floor slope.
Yeah, there's a really interesting array of like strings that you can do on
Yeah.
this map. It's one of my favorites.
Wow. Ah, yeah, there it is again. These guys are both even for a whole lap now.
We might see sudden death on this round.
Yeah, I believe it. I'm dying for this missile to shoot out and then hit a shockwave. Oh, MVCM burns Holly's boost trying to catch up here. Is he too far behind? Oh, that's it. He missed the swing at the start of the lap.
Yeah. Detrimental for MVCM.
Yeah, but also he had totally run out of boost catching up.
Yeah.
Desnamed falls behind early on that lap.
I didn't even know what happened there. He just gave up almost.
Yeah, he missed a crucial jump right at the start of the lap, and then just decided to give up.
This is
Same
really,
thing happens.
really going quick now.
Yeah, same thing happens to MVCM. He goes back for the boost. Was it a good idea? I don't know.
He seems to have more boost than Desnamed at this moment, but he's behind.
Missile. Do it. Nope.
They don't seem to be using items. It's strange.
They're really focused on performing in the match.
Yeah, it's very difficult to use items when you're doing something really complicated with the movement.
That was it. MVCM eats a crate again. He's hitting a lot of crates. The score is 8-4 to Desnamed. I think Desnamed might still be the king of speed.
I believe it.
Yeah. I'm going to have to remind myself to chat to Alex about what happens when you win the king of speed.
Yeah.
Because I know what it is. I've got a good idea of what it is. But it's a question of, are we ready to give that? I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun surprise if it all works out.
It'll be cool. I'm anticipating some... I don't know. You've said to Desnamed that you owe him a trail.
Oh yeah, I think we'll try and get something more than a trail. We'll find out. But it'll be a fun, cool, exciting thing if it is what I hope we can put together. All the bets on Desnamed right now for this one.
Yeah. What's the map? Nightclub, by the looks of it.
Yeah, I think so. Nightclub. Nightclub's a great map. We all love the swing section at the bottom.
Yeah, Desnamed is really good at the swings as well. I can see why all the bets are on him.
Oh yeah, definitely. Wow, that was a good missile.
Yeah, that was
an insulting missile. Oh wow, that was a perfect way to take that Nightclub section.
Yeah, that's a new one that hasn't been around for a while. A lot of
Wow.
players have learned how to copy what you do on Plaza and implement it in different places.
Wow, yeah, there was no jump. He just swung right through that corner.
neither of them make it to the VIP section.
Yeah, they started an awkward lap. Both players need to use all their boost to catch up. MVCM eats a crate. He's still in. Desnamed always... Oh, that's why he jumps over that section. Both players execute the new strat that we were talking about.
Yeah. Desnamed takes the top route there to refill his boost, while MVCM takes the middle to catch up.
Oh wow, MVCM avoids the freeze ray so hard, he just falls right down.
That's an interesting way to avoid the freeze ray as well, by just grappling against the wall. You just come off of it and fall.
Wow. It's like pausing on a wall. That's not designed to be in the game, but I guess if people know how to do it.
You've got to have really quick reactions to pull it off though, because the freeze ray comes out so quickly.
Yeah. Nice.
That was good.
Well, I'll never win on Nightclub again, by the looks of it.
Desname's preferring that top route. If MVCM ever gets in the lead, I would probably suggest that he takes bottom route to try and catch him off guard.
The guys are close. MVCM still running into crates. Desnamed still taking the top route over there and then swinging all the way down.
There are a few sections in the game on various maps, the Nightclub being one of them, where if you hit some crates, you can actually get to places and do strats that aren't even supposed to be in the game normally.
Ah, wow. The hit a crate strat?
Yeah, if you hit a crate and then you jump, you can sometimes hit a swing that you're not ever going to be able to get otherwise.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that maybe once.
It's very interesting and innovative of players who found that.
Right.
This is
We're
a
at 9-4.
match point.
It could be a match point, yeah. Does match point mean this is the match that might decide the game?
As far as I know, I think match
Yeah, I
point
think
is
so.
when one player is at the last point, and game point is when they're both at the last point.
Alright, we're at 30 love.
Yeah, yeah.
People are betting on MVCM. Maybe it'll be Dragon City again.
Perhaps. Or maybe the other new map that's been implemented. There's been two.
Oh, right. Do you know what the other one is?
I think it's
not
called
this one.
Clubhouse, and it's by
Right.
a player called Dirt.
Right.
I haven't actually played that one. I've played Dragon City because I know Dayhard came quite well, but I haven't played
Yeah.
the other one.
That was a good freeze ray, but it wasn't enough.
Desnamed his own ball.
Yeah. I think that's what lost him the point, running into his own fireball.
Yeah. This one is a map that's been reworked a few times as well, and has even been edited by a different player who actually originally made the map.
Right.
And in my opinion, has been improved so that it's probably one of my favourite Random Workshop maps.
Ah, so it's been edited by a different player than the player who made it?
Yes, originally it was made by Hot Soup, and
Yep.
it was edited by Retro36 a while ago.
Ah, cool. MVCM might take back a point. I remember
For me,
Hot.
at least that Desnamed isn't as good at the Random Workshop as he is at the official maps.
Yeah, that seems to be true. I remember Hot Soup was early on one of the really good workshop creators.
Yeah. I don't think I was around it even when Hot Soup was creating maps. I know of him because of the Random Workshop, but I never actually got to play with him.
Yeah, that was a really good time bomb there, right in front of the laser.
Oh, and MVCM has the point, or maybe not. The
No,
laser
not
had
yet.
stopped Desnamed from
Yeah,
going
no.
straight across.
Yeah, the laser paused, Desnamed right behind that laser. Oh, that was almost a really good freeze ray.
Oh,
Wow, that freeze ray was close. I thought that would have stopped him.
yeah, that was an impressive dodge by MVCM.
Wow, we're at 9-5. We saw Desnamed run into his own fireball. If it wasn't for that, he might be the king of speed right now.
Yeah, that's true. This is Desname's pick though, so it might be game over.
We never see people play Resort.
That's true. I only know a few players who have ever picked Resort in like a tournament setting, even.
Right.
Because there's
Oh, he's picked it!
that is very risky decision in my opinion
Wow.
because
Yeah,
you have to be so consistent.
right. Is it one of those maps where you're at super speed the whole time and if you screw up, you're dead?
Yeah, that's true.
Right,
You have to hit every grapple and you have to be at super speed almost all of the time.
right. I felt that when I was first playing this match. When I was first playing Resort as it was a workshop map, I felt like it was just super speed the whole way around.
Yeah,
That's a tough bomb to come back from.
that was a very lucky item for MVCM to have gotten.
Yeah, you're right.
Just looking at the chat,
Oh no, I don't know what happened there.
that looks like a
Oh,
glitch.
not sure about that one. I hope Krachon's watching.
Yeah.
What were you saying about the chat?
I was just looking at the player chat. Desname's sort of encouraging MVCM to win one, almost like a taunt.
Yeah,
In this section especially, you have to hit every single grapple. Like you see,
right.
Desname's fallen way behind.
I think Shockwave is going to be a really useful item here.
Yeah, especially since Desname doesn't have a lot of boost, I would advise that MVCM uses it soon.
Yeah. Oh, he can save it for the next round. Oh no, that's a win!
That was the last round.
We're at 9-6.
This is a comeback if I've ever seen one.
I will say it's unfortunate that glitch happened, but it did happen to someone who was in the lead by 4 points.
Yes.
So it's not the end of the world.
9-6
Oh god, I hope
as far as I'm aware.
9-6. Yeah, that's right. That's what I've got. MVCM's going to random workshop, random workshop, random workshop. This might be a comeback. He might win again, especially if we get that new map by Derp.
Yeah.
Was it by Derp? Yeah.
I can't remember the other guy who helped make it with him, and I feel quite bad that I've forgotten his name.
Okay.
The bet's still in favour of MVCM though.
Yeah, I'll check on the Twitch stream. If anyone watching the stream knows who's making these community maps, then let us know. Wow, this is a fast map.
Yeah, this is an interesting map by GraphiqueNez2, who was on the King of Speed a few weeks ago.
Ah, yeah. I remember this from last week.
And
Unfortunately,
he had quite a few
yeah.
on the Random Workshop.
Yeah, that's true. He's a good map creator.
Yeah, I think he won the level editor competition for Casino.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, MVCM hits the lethal spikes. We saw that a couple times last week as well.
Yeah, this is a really tricky section. This map
Yeah,
in general is just a really expert map to master.
Yeah. Sometimes I see maps that are just way too hard for me to approach, but I like that this is pretty approachable, even for new people. There's not spikes everywhere,
Yeah.
but if you want to take the top routes, it can be very difficult.
I think to be like the best map creator, you have to be able to make routes for not only your own league, but other leagues as well.
Yeah, that's what we try to do with the official one. Oh, it was really close.
Yeah. Desnamed almost hanging on, but MVCM just takes the point.
He hung on for a long time.
I've never seen players do that before. What they just did and took the top route the entire way.
Wow.
There's a way at the bottom where you can get speed quite fast. Maybe they were trying to trick each other at the same time.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just a route I don't know about.
Desnamed tried to throw off MVCM with a golden hook used backwards there.
Yeah, it in this current update it totally ruins your super speed if you use it backwards or forwards.
All right, it ruins the player who gets caught by it.
Yeah. And so if
Right.
you've messed up and you hook someone backwards, it'll take them down to the base speed as well.
Wow, that's a really cool update.
Desname's really taking advantage of it this set.
Oh wow. Both players really try to get the tiniest part of that slope on the left there.
Yeah.
MVCM makes a really strange mistake where he shoots his grappling hook backwards just now.
That was interesting. I feel like he was trying to do something where he would get more speed, but messes it up.
Yeah, he was trying to hit something. Wow, he might lose now. He's in a slow loss at the back.
Yeah, and that box is detrimental to MVCM. They're level pegging at the moment.
Except for in the King of Speed rankings. Desnamed has 9 points, so
Yeah.
this might be it. Oh, that was a really good
Oh.
fireball. Unfortunately, it hit both of them.
I feel like if I was MVCM, I'd be panicking a little bit now because it was
Definitely.
the last point.
He is hammering these swing ceilings.
It doesn't seem to be affecting either of them though. They're both
Yeah.
still going as fast as they can.
Yeah. He has the golden hook. We know now that it cancels out super speed.
Yeah, it's almost like a fail-safe.
Oh, that's a good freeze ray. Can he stay
Oh,
in?
and he misses the hook as well.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Desnamed has won, and he's the king of speed again. Wow, it was close with that freeze ray.
that was the closest one we've seen with Desnamed.
It's 10-6. Desnamed wins. I'm going to let the guys know. Desnamed says bow 19. Nope, bow 10. Wow, this is a great map. I agree. That was really good.
Yeah, that entire set was really good. Some back and forth. Alex
Yeah.
was the thing he was looking for in comebacks and back and forth.
Yeah, he's always dying for a comeback, and this was the closest we got. It's 10-6. It was. I learned about the golden hook being really useful in the front. I learned about a really pro-level strat on Plaza.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of high-level stuff this week.
That was
We
really interesting. I can't believe, in fairness, like I would have bet on Desnamed, but MVCM proved me wrong, and that he is quite capable of being King of Speed.
Yeah, I was going into this thinking that MVCM would be the new King of Speed. I'm happy that we got them both to play against each other because MVCM is like a current, really top-level player. It's someone who was not King of Speed last time, and he's come up to be one of the best players right now.
Yeah.
So I'm happy we got him. But Desnamed is still a king. He's the purple turkey of this season.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
It's very interesting even because Desnamed doesn't seem to play a lot. I have him on my friends list as well, and I don't often see him playing the game.
Yeah. I wonder if we had MetaNet appear on one of our streams for the first season of King of Speed, and he said it does make a difference if you're being streamed and somebody's keeping track of your score.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking being on stream, especially in front of this many viewers.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll let these guys finish their rounds. I'm gonna pop into the chat. I think KernelPad is doing a Pro League tournament right now. And
Yeah.
I'll just ask if anyone wants me to switch the host over.
I've got to play my match with Electric, in fact, today.
Oh, okay. I'll just see if anyone wants it. Maybe KernelPad's in the Twitch chat, or maybe he can chat to me on Steam right now.
Yeah. I'll see whether he's online on Steam.
Deck Again says he can join in the game. That's cool. I might pop him in. I can't see KernelPad here anywhere. I'll just see if he's on Steam because I
He's
know
away
that.
on Steam. He's not offline, but he's not responding to any of my messages.
Oh, okay. He'd be really happy if we hosted all of his pro league tournaments,
Yeah,
but I am here on a Saturday, and I already spend like 40 hours a week doing everything speedrunners.
yeah, I
So
understand.
there are a lot of matches in the pro league tournament. So I guess we'll see Desnamed again next week. I don't know who's going to be playing yet. I've heard that people want to see Distinct Madness play. He's really good.
Yeah, Distinct Madness is one of the has been one of the top players ever since the beginning. Really,
Yeah. Is
he
there
would be an
anyone you think I
interesting
should get
opponent.
in? Yeah. Is there anyone out there who I don't know about?
Um, Bristad actually is another Brazilian player who has been gaining points like there's no tomorrow recently.
Oh, that's
Um,
fun.
and he's from the same area as Desnamed as far as I'm aware, so there wouldn't
Right.
be a lot of lag to interfere with the games.
Yeah, that's good. What's his name?
He's called Bristad.
Okay. Okay, maybe it'll be him next week. I'll just, I'll throw messages out there and see who wants it.
Alright.
Okay, then. Thanks for watching. Wait, I'll switch on. I'll switch on the camera again. Let's order the camera to the top. Hello, it's me. Thanks for watching this week's episode of King of Speed. I'm right in the center of the screen. Sorry for taking up the whole game, but we're about to go. I was joined this week by Edek over TeamSpeak. Are we using TeamSpeak or Skype? We're using
We are
both,
using
right?
TeamSpeak. I'm just
Yeah.
viewing through Skype.
Yeah, okay. Thanks a lot. Obviously, me and Alex, we know about speedrunners, but we don't know as much about speedrunners as you guys who've got 50,000 hours in the game. I mean, I've spent all week like standing at shows playing SS Royale over and over again, so I do know about some of the maps. But when we get to Speed City and when we get to some of the random workshop maps, I'm just totally lost. A lot of people ask me to play online, and I just don't know what the hell I'm doing at this point. So thanks for joining us this week. We'll be back again at the same time at 6:30 on twitch.tv/tinybuild. You can join in betting, and we might have next week the API ready where you can cash in those points. We already have it in Punch Club, so I'm excited about that. Join us next week. It'll be Desnamed, the returning King of Speed. We've had a really good match this week, and I don't know who will be joining. If you want to play in King of Speed, send us a message on Steam. I'm Tom at TinyBuild. You can chat to Alex. His Steam name is TinyBuild, I think. God, I'm waffling so much. Edek, what do you think we should close out the show with? Give us a line. Give us a goodbye.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Yeah.
Say it.